Hello everybody, back again with another video. Hope you're doing well, hope your life's going well, hope this week has gone well for you, and hope that today has gone well for you. Today is Sunday, May the 18th, 2025. It is about 3:53 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I hope that y'all are having a wonderful Sunday. I hope that it's been a relaxing Sunday and a productive Sunday for you and a fun Sunday for you. As for me, I'm doing good myself. Can't lie to y'all, I didn't do a whole lot today. But later on today, I do plan on going out for a walk slash run just to get out of this apartment. Because this is actually one of the rare days where it's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon and I haven't been outside. So I'm definitely going outside after I get done making this video. Also there's some people down at the pool. They're a little bit noisy, but they're not too loud. I don't really think it's gonna get picked up too much by the microphone, but I have my fan turned on the lowest setting to try to mitigate some of that noise. It's kind of the unfortunate thing with having an apartment that's next to a pool is you'd have issues with noise, but fortunately it's only a seasonal thing, because once it starts getting cold again, there's going to be no one there. But the fact is it's the weekend, and that's the thing about the weekend and it being summertime, unfortunately, and it being hot outside, But anyway, I want to talk to you all about this brand of mackerel that I found at HEB. Actually, was in HEB yesterday, and I picked up some different brands of canned fish product, and I came across this brand, Safe Catch, and this is skinless and boneless wild mackerel, and they have a lot of labels on this one. Let's see. So it says that this brand here, and by the way, this was only a few dollars. It wasn't expensive at all. And I'm trying to think too, have I ever had mackerel before? I don't believe I've ever had mackerel before, or maybe I don't remember eating mackerel before. This might be the first time that I'm eating mackerel, or at least the first time in a long time. But this is Safe Catch brand. So it advertises that every catch is actually mercury tested. Right? Every catch is mercury tested, and I'm quite sure that this isn't done by every brand, but this brand does mercury test the mackerel, to make sure it isn't, it doesn't have too much mercury in it. Now, it also advertises on the front that this mackerel averages over 4,000 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids per serving, which is excellent, very, very healthy. And let's see, and it's also in olive oil too, so real oil, not that processed stuff like that those oysters I had that was in the cottonseed oil. But let's just look at this. Let's see. So the ingredients: mackerel, olive oil, and salt. It says contains fish, of course. Distributed by Safe Catch Incorporated, California. This is a product of Poland. So also on the back it says a healthier mackerel, and I'm just kind of reading the back here. Just reading the back. I don't know if this brand is in every major supermarket slash grocery chain, but they do sell it at HEB. At least the HEB that's by me, at least. I don't know if they sell it in all of them, but just kind of reading the this container at the store, I realized, oh, this is a good brand. They actually mercury test the fish that they catch. So it says a healthier mackerel, safe catch, skinless and boneless mackerel are caught in the eastern central waters of the Atlantic Ocean. To ensure we are providing the healthiest, purest mackerel available, we mercury test every catch to a limit of 0.15 ppm so that you can enjoy this nutritious superfood with confidence. So it says that it's sustainably wild caught, which is excellent. Every catch is mercury tested, and it is minimally processed to retain nutrients and flavor. So they don't add a bunch of stuff to it like some of these other brands. And yeah, it is a natural source of omega-3s. Yeah, saw that. DHA, EPA. Has a lot of labels on this thing too. I'm gonna actually read them to you. As you can see, one of them is a non-GMO project verified one, which is great. That's good. Non-GMO project verified. Has the American Pregnancy Association label on it, certified paleo label, the Whole30 approved label on it, and the keto certified label on it. And again, they tell us that it averages 4,000 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids per serving, so they definitely want you to know this is packed with omega-3 fatty acids. Let's see. Safe catch. I can't believe I didn't find this brand earlier. This actually seems like a good brand, and it wasn't the cheapest thing either. It was, if I'm not mistaken, it was only a few dollars, but it was more expensive than the other brands like Beach Cliff and brands of that nature. But so the date says best by October 2027, so these will last a good while. But that's the best by date. That doesn't really, some things you can eat past that date, depending on what it is. But and I'm also reading nutrition facts to you. Can't believe I didn't discover this brand earlier. So nutrition facts. So this is just basically for the whole thing. So we have 310 calories, 28 grams of fat, 6 grams of saturated fat, no trans fat, 40 milligrams of cholesterol, 350 milligrams of sodium, no carbs, no fiber, no sugar, 14 milligrams of protein. And so we have vitamin D, 15% of your daily value, potassium, 4% of your daily value, iron, 4% of your daily value. Let's see. I'm sure there's all types of other nutrients in it that come with a lot of these fish. But I'm going to go ahead and open it. And I'm going to tell you how first I'll show you the container. What would be excellent is if this brand went from this extra container to just putting it straight on the shelf like this and just having their label kind of all over this thing so they don't have to use a hole, But still, it's a good brand, but So it comes in a container here. It's like a white container. It's still metal, but it's like white. The other one came in like a golden, like metallic container, but yeah, this one here is, yeah, as you can see. Okay. Tells us the best buy date again, 10/20/27, and yeah, go ahead and open it here. There's a lot of olive oil in this. I'm gonna go ahead and pour some of this out. See, I have my plate here just in case it starts overflowing and spilling and all that, you know. So I have to pour some of that out. Took that off. Let me pour some of this out. This is my equivalent of draining it, just pouring the excess olive oil on the plate. So this is basically what it looks like. That's the mackerel. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. I'm guessing the mackerel is like a bigger fish, because this looks like a part of a fish. Doesn't necessarily look like most of the fish, but give it a taste test. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. You know, just basic fish flavor. It's not smoked or anything, and so, you know, doesn't have like a smoke flavor or anything, which is cool. But you know, you can kind of taste the salt. But other than that, just fish. Really, it's pretty good. Makes for a good healthy snack. That's what I love about canned fish. I mean, you can just eat it right out of the container. And it makes it an excellent choice for, you know, an emergency preparedness kit. Everybody needs one of those, no matter where you are in the United States or in the world for that matter. You need to have a emergency preparedness kit, because you never know when stuff can really go down. Whether it's a hurricane, whether it's famine, whether it's war, you just never know. Always be prepared. Always stay ready. Now, I think with these, you know, canned fish things, you can buy them for like wholesale price online. Just buy like a whole bunch of them. Add to your emergency preparedness kit. But I like the flavor. So, one thing I want to talk about in this video, as we eat this mackerel, is you know, there was a time where I was thinking about like trying to diversify my skill set, and you know, I was thinking about like entering into one of these tech boot camps, but it didn't take me long to realize that it's probably not a good decision, because tech is very oversaturated right now. A lot of tech companies are laying off. IT, all that. It's just oversaturated. Computer science oversaturated. Software engineering oversaturated. No. So if I were to go to take one of these tech boot camps, coding boot camps or whatever, I would be competing with a bunch of people that were recently laid off that have years of experience in that field. And it just wouldn't make for a good decision on my part. And a lot of people are also saying online that a lot of that stuff you learn in these tech boot camps, you can learn for free online. So, you know, one of these courses or whatever that can, you know, they basically take information that you can get for free online and sell it to you. That's all it is. And that's all they're doing. So I was like, nah, I'm not going to do that. And what's happening in the tech industry is it's unfortunate. You know, with tech, just a few years ago, tech was booming. You know, everybody wanted to go into tech because there were a lot of openings. You know, people would get on TikTok and talk about how tech is like the field to go into. Fast forward to 2025, nope. Layoff, layoff, layoff. That's the story of tech. Oh, and outsourcing too. That's the story of tech. That outsourcing, that's a big thing. And AI. AI and outsourcing have really, really decimated tech. At least here in the United States. Because at the end of the day, these companies know that there's going to be someone in another country that's willing to do that job for a lot less. You know, not only less money, but benefits that aren't as good either. You know, happens across other industries, but mainly tech. And one of the biggest countries that these tech jobs get outsourced to is India. But not only India, I've heard certain countries in like Latin America, you know, tech jobs are being offshored there too. Did I say offshore before? I think I said outsource, but the real word for what's happening is offshoring. Yeah, so. But it's unfortunate, man. Because there's so many people that are still in college right now studying computer science, you know, studying software engineering, studying IT, right? Programming and all that. And, you know, I'm pretty sure they're starting to realize how bad the job market is for that industry. You know, you don't have much of a chance when you're competing against thousands and thousands of people that have been laid off with several years experience in that field. 10, 20 years of experience in that field that have the same degree as you. Tough situation. So, yeah, I was like, nah, let me skip that that tech boot camp thing. You know, but I do kind of want to like diversify my skill set in one way or another. You know, because I don't want to be just a truck driver. But even in trucking, you know, I try to do what I can to be able to maximize my earnings. So I got my hazmat endorsement. I mean, I got it a long time ago, but that's just an example of what I do. I try to, you know, maximize my opportunities, you know, and yeah, but having multiple skill sets is a wonderful thing, and I don't believe you can be too skilled in too many things either. So, you know, but yeah. Tech, I feel bad for people that's in tech out here because I know it's rough. I know it's rough, but hopefully they can pivot over to another industry that's actually in demand. Healthcare is in demand. The trades are in demand. Some trades more than others, but overall trades are still relatively in demand. Yeah. Talking about healthcare, nursing especially is in demand. Nurses are needed all over the United States. And so, although I will tell you, the few people that I know that are nurses, they told me, you know, it can be a stressful job, but at the same time, it's an in-demand job, right? And, no, nursing, that's not an easy program to get through either. It's actually, from what I hear, it's pretty difficult to actually get through the schooling. So, but nurses make a lot, you know. You can make, man, like, from my understanding, like well over 6 figures in a low to medium cost of living area too. I'm not talking about like some place like California or New York or something. I'm talking about a low to medium cost of living area, well over 6 figures. You know, so yeah, but yeah, you know, that's a, you know, nursing, that's a career path that a lot of people are going down. So, but yeah, anyway, I did finish the mackerel. It was pretty good. It's pretty good. Safe catch. Here's the brand again. Wild mackerel. It's in olive oil, skinless and boneless. Good thing about this is that it was sustainably wild caught. You know, the fish is actually mercury tested to a limit. You know, basically the limit that they have is 0.15 ppm mercury, so that they're not, packaging fish that have too much mercury in it. And it's minimally processed. All they did was add a bit of salt to it, and they put it in olive oil. That's basically it. And so, yeah, good brand, safe catch. I wonder if they have any other varieties. I might do other varieties of this brand if they have any available. And if I don't see them at HEB, I might actually order some from this brand online, because I really like this. I like that they actually care about, you know, the fact that it's sustainably wild caught, and they test for mercury, because not every canned fish company does that. So, yeah. But anyway, that's it. That's it. I do thank y'all for watching. I hope that you're relaxed, and I hope that you all are enjoying these videos. I really do. I hope that you all are enjoying these videos. Stay tuned for more videos.